Hello, everyone. What a game we have for you. It is the game of the year so far in college football. Here on Root TV, UMKC hosting Oregon. It's number 1 versus number 2. Oregon is number 1, UMKC's number 2. UMKC feels, as the defending champs and still undefeated, they deserve number 1. Well, what better way to prove it than on the field tonight? We thank you for joining us. Can't wait to get this one started. So let's not waste any more time. Dean Epperson with the kickoff. This will be fielded from the 5 and taken up to the 20-yard line. So taking a look at this Ducks offense, Cameron Walls and DeCorian Moore, that is a combination to watch out for Oregon and their high-powered offense. 1st and 10. Walls in the shotgun. Play action. He'll dump it off to his running back. That's going to be a gain of about 3. Levi Koenig on the stop, bringing up 2nd down and 7. Now formation shift. Spreading it out here. 4-man rush. Walls over the middle, completes it for the 1st down. Jordan Davison on the stop. This Oregon offense has a lot of guys to go to. They have a quarterback who's playing at a pretty high level this season despite being overlooked preseason. Play action. And Walls, oh, he throws a pick. And it's a lineman with the interception. Big number 97, Bo Coolidge. And UMKC will take over at the Ducks' 38-yard line. How about that heads-up play? That pass was batted around and Coolidge held onto it for the interception. Now 1st and 10. Can the Roos take advantage of this terrific field position? Yoakum over the middle, wide open is Ross. Down to the 24-yard line. Well, this is one way to start the game against the number 1 team in the country. RPO, quick throw over to Wilson, and that just wasn't open. That is a loss of 2. From the right hash, in the gun. And Yoakum will hand it off right up the middle. Terranova brought down at the 11-yard line. Run another 1st down for the Roos. Here on this cold night at Swinney Stadium, but it's packed. Yoakum drops back, he's pressured, throws it away into the dirt. 2nd and 10 upcoming. He's pressured by DeAndre Robinson. From the 11-yard line, they can get a 1st down inside the 1. Terranova up the middle, touchdown! Roos draw first blood. An 11-yard touchdown run by Vincent Terranova. And the extra point makes it 7-0. UMKC takes advantage of the turnover. The interception. This return up to the 20-yard line. Well, the Roos coming off a pretty impressive win last week against Minnesota. They were down 14-0 to start that one. It's nice to not be down 14-0 to start this one. Here's the run left side. Nice run by Jordan Davison for the 1st down. Davison is most likely going to be a huge part of this Ducks game plan tonight. UMKC will have to keep their eyes on him. Walls over the middle. caught. A spin move. That's McClellan. A gain of 8. Man in motion. Laws will hand it off. Davison will get the first down. Tight end in motion. Walls to throw. Trying to throw it to him, and it's intercepted. Another pick. UMKC takes over. Ben Sorensen with the interception. What a start for the Roos. Yoakum lines up in the pistol. He drops back. He throws over the middle to Vreeland for the first down. Big chunky yardage. And this is an Oregon defense that is loaded with talent as well. They're making it look easy so far. Play action. And now Yoakum is sacked by Elijah Rushing for a loss of 8. Well, that kind of play could be a drive killer. Let's see how they respond to that. If they can recover here, they can get this at least back into field goal range. Play fake, rolling left, and finding an open short. Mason Short's going to have the first down. Forget the field goal. They can have their eyes on the end zone again. From just inside the 21. Terranova finds some space and picks up 6. On 2nd down and 4 for UMKC. Trying to make a huge statement in the beginning stages of this one. This is a screen at Terranova. He's inside the 5 and he can't power his way in. But he does get it down to the 1. Now it's 1st and goal. And the shotgun. Vreeland in motion. And Yoakum kept it. Should have given it to Terranova. He takes the loss back to the 5. Nasir Wyatt with the stop. 2nd and goal. Yoakum will hand it off this time, but the Ducks are there to stop that play in its tracks. All of a sudden, it is now 3rd and goal. From the 7. Yoakum looks, steps up, and trying to run it in. And did he get there? No, he's just short of the end zone. Carlos Harrison doesn't buy it. He's throwing the red challenge flag. Did he get across? This is not the best angle. This might be. Oh, it looks like he's just inches short. The call on the field stands. They're keeping the offense out there. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal. Inches away from the goal line. Yoakum on the quarterback sneak. And he rolls across for the touchdown. Ian Yoakum with the rare rushing touchdown. It's 14-0 Roos. You can tell UMKC was very motivated coming into this one. Number 36 takes it up to the 19. First and 10. They're making a lot of noise in the stadium. Davison motions into the backfield. They fake it to him. One-handed snag. But it's just short of the first down. 2nd and inches. Look at where that ball is spotted. How is that not a first down? Now it's a first down. Davison up to the 34. Nearing the end of the first quarter. Keeper, Cameron Walls. Nowhere to go. No gain. Dorian Kurtz made the stop. We'll see if they get the snap off before the end of the quarter. They do not. What a first quarter it was for the Roos. Oregon with the ball, trying to do some damage on this drive. When we come back. Now back for the second quarter here at Swinney Stadium. Outstanding start for the Roos. Can they keep it going? Walls to throw. Tried to get it away. Had an open man, but the pressure applied by Jason Sharp brings up 3rd down and 10. Walls drops back, going deep, and it is batted away, incomplete by Sorensen. It's going to be another punt. Or actually, this is the first punt. First 2 drives ended in interceptions. But it's another stop by the Roos defense. Looking dominant to start this one. Fair catch from the 21. First down and 10. It's Terranova with a meeting in the backfield with the defender, loss of 4. Nowhere to go there. 2nd down and 14. Four-man rush. Yoakum fires, completes it to Mason Short. And he's got a first down. Yoakum's looking pretty sharp to start this game. Lines up in the gun here on first down. Drops back. Plenty of time. That's a dart to Barchers. He's tackled in midfield. The drive continues with another first down. Yoakum play fake. Quickly delivers. Ross is left alone. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Right now, this Oregon defense has absolutely no answer. Motion man, Vreeland. And it's Terranova. Spin move, but can't shake off the defender. It's a gain of 3. From the 27 of the Ducks. Looking to pour it on here in the first half. Fake to Terranova. And that pass batted down by number 94. So 3rd down, 7 yards to go for the Roos. Already leading 14-0. Empty backfield here. Yoakum takes the snap. Steps up. And tried to get it to Terranova, but he was hit by Breland. So that'll send out Dean Epperson for the field goal attempt to try to give UMKC a 17-0 lead. And he puts it through. Roos continue to roll. Here is the kickoff by Epperson. And a touchback. First down and 10. Ball's in the gun. Tighter formation shift here. And it's an RPO. They get it to the flat for a gain of 3. Walls to throw after no huddling, and it's incomplete. Walls was pressured there. Just had to unload it. Now it's third down. Walls over the middle, and it's incomplete. His receiver did not hold on to it more. Wow. This defense is just absolutely perfect to start this one. Against the number 1 team in the country. Jamison returns it up to the 33. First down for the Roos here in the pistol full house formation. Off play action, Yoakum with the pocket collapsing, gets it out to Vreeland in the flat for a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Handoff right side. Look out, Terranova's loose. Down the sideline, brought down at the 33. He's now at 62 yards rushing. Here in the first half. On first down here, Yoakum tried to complete that one to Ross, but 2 defenders there force an incompletion. Fake to Terranova and around to Wilson, and the Ducks were not fooled. That is a big loss. 3rd and 17 now. They might be just out of sight of Epperson's range here. They want to get a field goal. They better get a few more yards. Yoakum's going for it all. Into triple coverage, and it's intercepted. Perhaps getting just a little too greedy there. So now it's 1st and 10 for Oregon. And they're at the UMKC 40. And they're just playing on as if it's normal. They should have taken over from their own 20. They gave the Ducks the ball at the UMKC 40-yard line. This is bizarre. I don't know what's going on, folks. Well, there's 6 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Oregon. Let's see if they can take advantage of this massive referee mistake. There's a first down. Yeah, I think if Yoakum knew that they were going to give Oregon the ball on their 40-yard line, I don't think he would have thrown that pass and risked that interception. Well, he should have thrown it anyway. Nevertheless, let's move on. Pass over the middle is caught for the first down in the 15. Cameron Walls is maybe finding a little bit of his mojo now. Handoff right up the middle. Down to the 9-yard line. Walls in the gun on 2nd and 4. Davison powers his way forward. Give him a couple of yards. 3rd down and 2. Pump fake. Walls steps up. 1st down, touchdown. Oregon's on the board. Well, they needed that. And they were aided by, you know what. They got an extra 40 yards in field position they shouldn't have gotten after that interception. So it's 17-7 now. Rouge get the ball back with 2:01 to go in the half. Jamison from the 5. Up to the 22. Officially the 2-minute timeout. Now you can tell this Rouge offense coming out onto the field, especially Ian Yoakum. He's got that look in his eye. He looks ticked off by what happened after his interception. And he completes this one up to Vreeland to the 47-yard line. There's a good way to start the drive. First and 10, Yoakum. Plenty of time. Steps up, over the middle. Sean Wilson has it. Big gainer again to the 32. Plenty of time here. They have 2 timeouts left. They don't have to rush things. RPO, it's short for another 1st down inside the 20-yard line. They're not messing around right now. Yoakum rolls, goes to the flat. Terranova can't break that tackle. They'll go without a huddle here. Wilson in motion. Yoakum with time. And fires underneath. Vreeland makes the catch. And now Carlos Harrison will call for a timeout just to get his guys organized, get his troops in order, figure out what they're going to call here on this 3rd and 5. From the 12-yard line, 37 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 5, Vreeland in motion. Yoakum under center, just got the play off. Play action to the end zone, and it is incomplete for Ross, and he took a shot as he tried to hold on to that ball. They will send the field goal unit out there. This is a 29-yard attempt. Try to extend the lead. Everson's got it, of course he does. 20-7 Rouge. They also get the ball to start the second half. Returned from the end zone. Trying to make a big play happen, but they never do. See what the Ducks' strategy is here. They have all 3 of their timeouts left. Play action, Walls. Over the middle, has a man for the 1st down. A big gainer up to the 43. So from the 43, this pass is way too high. Nobody's catching that. Second down. Wells drops back to the sideline. Dangerous throw, nearly picked off by David Luck. He could have taken that one to the house if he held on to it. Instead, 3rd and 10. Walls looks to the sideline. It's picked off. He's thrown another interception, his third of the day. This one to Levi Koenig. We'll see what UMKC decides to do. A 20-yard pass play could get them into field goal range. Over the middle, that's not going to be enough. So they're probably going to have to go for the Hail Mary at this point. So one more play before halftime. Launching the Hail Mary into a crowd, and it's incomplete. And that is how the first half ends. What a first half for the UMKC Roos, looking spectacular against the #1 team in the country. If this keeps up, there's no question who actually belongs in that #1 spot. So we start the second half. UMKC starts with the ball. Fair caught wisely. See if the Ducks made any halftime adjustments, but so far this has been quite the dominating performance by the Roos as Terranova's got the first down on a gain of 11. He should be pretty fresh. He didn't get a lot of carries in the first half. Freeland in motion. Terranova doesn't have much running room here. Picks up 2. From the pistol. And the fake to Terranova. Quickly throws it to Barchers, but the screen didn't work there. So now it's 3rd and 8 for UMKC. They've not punted yet tonight. Yoakum steps up, delivers. It's caught for the first down by Vreeland. And they're still not going to punt. Not yet. They'll give it to Terranova on first down. Not much doing there. 2-yard pickup. From the Oregon 49. It's another run. Terranova. Pretty good gain here. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Maybe 4-down territory if you're the Roos. Yoakum looks. Fires deep and incomplete. There seemed to be a little bit of maybe miscommunication on the route, or maybe that pass just slipped out of Yoakum's fingertips. But they will go for it here on 4th and 2. Handoff Terranova. Gets to the outside and gets the first down. 5-yard run. This team is just excellent on 3rd downs and 4th downs. The best in the nation. Now here's a first down. Play action. And wide open. Mason Short. Brought down at the 8-yard line. They just didn't cover him. So now it's first down and goal from the Oregon 8-yard line, trying to add on to this lead. Handoff, Terranova with the hole. It closed quickly. Each to the 4. Yoakum under center. Drops back. Fires for Ross. It's incomplete and broken up. Very well done by that corner. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Yoakum alone in the backfield as they spread it out 5 wide. He'll keep it. Oh, what did he? Oh my goodness, he had a touchdown right there. What was that move he did? He should have just kept going forward. And they're going to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it from the 1. Yoakum throws incomplete, but there's a flag. That might be pass interference. That was early contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
They will take it half the distance to the goal and a 1st down. Massive play there. Roos have to make them pay for that penalty. Handoff up the middle and in for the touchdown. Offense will stay out there to go for 2 to try to make this a 21-point lead. Yoakum to throw, steps up, and he tosses it for the conversion to Brad Ross. So that's a 13-play, 78-yard drive and a 28-7 lead. The Roos look like they're in fabulous position. We'll see what the Ducks have up their sleeve here on 1st and 10. Walls in the shotgun. Quick throw, complete. Nice spin move and a 1st down. They get to the line quickly. They don't have too much time to waste here. Handoff up the middle. Davison's got a 1st down. Well, they're going to stay with the no huddle. Why not? Another run. Stopped for a loss of 3. And the handoff, Davison to the outside. Gets it into UMKC territory. It's 3rd down and 6. Walls delivers over the middle for the 1st down. Nice catch made by Davison. He took a big hit from Luck, and he held on to the ball. Walls to throw. Blitz coming. And he gets it complete inside the 20, down to the 10-yard line. What an athletic throw by Walls there on the run. So now they have it 1st down and goal. Handoff up the middle, big hole, touchdown Ducks. Oh, they get a quick score, and they needed that. They're very much still in this game. Extra point is good. It's 28-14. Jamison will return it and get dumped back at the 15-yard line. First and 10 Roos. Handoff up the middle. Terranova with a nice hold. Big hit. But he picks up 8. On 2nd and 2. Yoakum Deep shot. What's Freeland? Underthrew it, and it's picked off. The Ducks take over from midfield. Not a good throw by Ian Yoakum. Now can the Ducks take advantage? Wall's designed run, and he's tackled around the line of scrimmage by Bo Coolidge. Second and 10. Hand off up the middle, taking it down to the 46. So it'll be 3rd down and 6. Walls to throw. Fires, he's got a man for the 1st down, staying on his feet. He's inside the 20-yard line. So this drive continues for Oregon, now in the red zone. RPO quickly gets it out. Karian Moore brought down at the 14. He's had a fairly productive night. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff. Hello, David Luck. Makes the stop, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Brews lead it by a couple of touchdowns, but the Ducks aren't going away. They are threatening on this drive. A quick look at the top 25. Big play here. They'll run it for some reason. And then they're going to send out the field goal unit. They must have thought they were catching the Roos defense off guard, but they weren't. This field goal is a short one. And it's good. So 28-17 is the score. UMKC will get the ball back. They'll try to eat clock on this drive. Yoakum is coming off an interception. I'm sure he'd like to get that bad taste out of his mouth. On 1st down. Fake to Terranova. And what a dot to Brad Ross up to midfield. That's how you respond. Yoakum comes back with a great throw. Threading the needle. Now it's 1st and 10 from midfield. Terranova up the middle. Takes it down to the 45. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff. Brought down. Loss of a couple. Just like that. It's 3rd and 8. On the Ducks 47. Here comes a blitz. Yoakum is sacked, fumble the ball, and it's recovered by Oregon. They're going to be set up with terrific field position from the UMKC 45. 1st down and 10. So Yoakum has turned it over for a 2nd time tonight. Quick pass is caught by Moore for a gain of 5. In the gun, spreading it out. 5-man rush. This pass is incomplete. Moore couldn't hold on to it. So now it's 3rd and 5. Crowd making a lot of noise. Walls looks, fires, first down to Moore. To the 22 of UMKC. Quick throw, plenty of space over there. Nice block by Moore. Number 13 is down to the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Ducks. Down by 11. Walls pressured, and he gets it off to his running back down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal here. 5.5 minutes remaining. Quick throw, wide open for the touchdown. They're going to keep the offense out there to go for 2, trying to make it a 3-point game. RPO to the flat. He didn't get there. UMKC's defense rallies to the ball, and that's a big stop. So now the Ducks are going to have to respond with at least a touchdown on their next drive. But hopefully the Roos can put this game away with a score of their own. Yoakum has some rebounding to do here. Fumble on the last drive. Interception on the drive before. They'll set up the screen to Terranova. Nobody blocked that guy. That's a loss of 2. And a play like that really kind of ruins your ability to run the ball here as it's 2nd and 12. Here's Yoakum to throw. He's got Vreeland up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. This is a huge play here. Can the Roos convert? Keep the drive going. It's a speed option. Pitch to Terranova. He can't get around the outside. Got a couple of yards, but it's not enough for the first down. They'll have to punt. Here's the punt away. This game was 28-7 at one point. And now the Ducks have a chance to take the lead on this drive. First and 10. Walls in the gun, trying to call signals at the line. He hands it off up the middle for a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 for the Ducks. As the time continues to tick down. It's a handoff up the middle. Jameson's got a first down. Now first down from their own 45. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Man in motion. He gets it on the jet sweep, gets around the outside. Tackle at midfield, a big hit. Walls in the gun. He will hand it off. Not much doing there. Bo Coolidge with the tackle. That'll bring up a huge 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4, rather. This place making a lot of noise. They'll run it and get the first down to the 43-yard line. They're eating up a lot of clock. We've reached the 2-minute timeout here at Swinney Stadium. Oregon trying to drive down the field and take the lead. UMKC trying to get the stop on defense. Another run, tackled by David Luck. I don't think they can afford to keep running the ball at this point. 2nd and 12. Over the middle quickly to Dakari Moore. It'll be 3rd and 6. They quickly get to the line. No huddle. Time winding down. All 3 timeouts left for the Ducks. Walls pressured. Got around Austin Boone and threw it out of bounds. Here we go, 4th and 6. Can the Roos get a huge stop? Walls looks, fires, caught, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Ducks and the lead. It was caught by Jeremiah McClellan. They'll go for 2 to try to take a 3-point lead. Walls looks, throws, he's got it. 31-28, unbelievable. The Roos will have 1:14 to work with. All 3 timeouts. And let's start from the 25. Thank goodness he didn't try to return it. This offense has not looked good the last few series. Now they need to be clutch. Yoakum needs to be clutch. Fires here. It is caught actually by Ross. And they have to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 3. Yoakum looks. Has to get it off. He was pressured. Took a big hit. It's incomplete. Now it's 3rd down and 3. 57 seconds on the clock. 4-man rush. Yoakum. It is caught and short of the 1st down. How? How is it not picked off, and how is that not a 1st down? I don't know, but it's 4th and inches. They need to convert here, or the game could be over. Terranovic's got it. 1st down, and they're going to use a timeout. They were content with running the ball just to get the important 1st down. Now they have 2 timeouts left. With 49 seconds, they need to at least get in the field goal range to extend this game to overtime. Yoakum is pressured and sacked. Terranova missed the blitzer on the outside. And Yoakum got blown up. That is a brutal play. They have to use a timeout. Oh boy. So now only 1 timeout left. They're backed up at their own 30. Does he have a big throw on him? Yoakum completes it to Vreeland. Can he get out of bounds? Yes, he can. That is a big gain. It'll be 3rd and inches. .38 seconds left. In the pistol. Yoakum looks. Goes deep over the middle, and it's caught by Bargers with a 1st down. They will get to the line quickly to spike it. Oh, it's a fake spike. Yoakum doesn't have anybody open though. Oh, it's intercepted! Oh, what is he thinking? He forced it. And the game is over. They tried the fake spike. It did not fool the Ducks defense at all. And that is going to be a brutal way to end this one, folks. UMKC has never lost a game in program history until now. The Oregon Ducks, #1 in the country, coming into tonight, will stay #1 in the country after this one. Jeremiah McClellan is the player of the game. Well, the Roos finally know what it feels like to lose a game. And boy, they lost it in heartbreaking fashion. They were up 28-7 at one point, blew the 21-point lead, and lose 31-28 tonight. We'll see you next week, folks, on Root TV.